My best camp I've ever had, and I'm learning every day and loving it. So
why is this your best camp?
I don't have any missed assignments throughout 10 practices. I have no sacks throughout 10 practices, so I'm doing really, really good.
How do you feel to do that against this defensive end group of all people? I mean, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, Franklin says all the time, I'm working on consistency. That's my main thing this year. So it's cool that I can do it for one practice, but, doing it for 10, 12, 14, 17 practices, that's really what I'm working on doing.
James has been pretty public in the spring, in the fall now, about, hey, we just need consistency. We've seen flashes from Caedan. When he's putting it out there publicly, does it hit a little bit different?
Honestly, no. I'm a realist. So, I mean, you can watch the games and, what he's saying is true. I think I'm one of the greater tackles in the country right now, but the last thing I got to do is harness it. If I'm the greatest tackle on one play and the worst on another, then it doesn't really count. So I'm working on, being great, every single play, every single time I step on the field.
What's the mentality? Is there a different mentality along the line this year, being that you guys are so experienced, you're proven, as opposed to last year when you guys had a senior quarterback, now you're bringing along two young quarterbacks. What's the difference in mentality there?
I mean, I'd say, having a more experienced line with a freshman or a fresh quarterback, like, we really feel extremely responsible for his protection, so like us already having the experience and him having less experience, kind of puts more weight on our shoulders, and we really want to step up and make sure that Drew feels comfortable back there. And even our younger running backs, we want to make sure that we can carry on, the same standard that we had last year. So, yeah.
Obviously, the DN group here is very, very good, very, very talented. Iron sharpens iron, as James just told us over there. Are you guys do you guys get together and break down each other's moves? So, Adis is telling you, like, hey, if I'm trying to do this, look for this in a game. Like, how's that relationship work?
Yeah, so to honestly, to really break it down, I've known Dees for going on 6 years now, from the recruiting process up to now. And, we're friends, so we exchange. If I beat him on one thing, he talks to me. If he beats me on something, we talk about it. And then, having Chop and Deny and all these other, Zariah Fisher and all these other guys come in, Amin Vanover, we all build really great relationships with them. And we're able to, like, right now, I'm going to go into the motivational passageway and talk about everything that we did in practice today. Like, every move that I won on, if they swiped and they, may have caught me and I saved like, we're going to talk about everything. Because at the end of the day, what it comes down to is, they don't want me to let up sacks in games, and I want them to get as many sacks as they can. So I'm going to do everything in my power to help them out, and they do the same for me.